talk, we gon' have fun. We be on fire, we be lit. It's a unique hustle.
Check it. This is Unique House. It's your boy, ECEO, and I'm here with the lovely, amazing, official Mr. Mako.
None, you know my day will go on. I want y'all to stop what you're doing right now. Go like, subscribe, follow us on all social media platforms. I mean, our Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, you name it, we're on it. Just Google us, Boss Talk Podcast 101 in Google, and all our platforms will pop up. But if you want to see our visuals, which is very important to a lot of people, jump over to our YouTube channel. And we don't only want your subscription, we need your membership, okay? But because y'all always see us on the street and be like, how can we support the brand? Should we buy merch or what should we do? This is what you should do. On each and every video that we have in the description section, there's a section that says to join our membership. Click that link and it takes you through all the different steps.
Listen, man, we got a guy in here. He don't need no introduction. He with Boss Talk 101 now. He been Boss Talkified. He is in the building. K-Dee, we are in Los Angeles, California, man, and I found this guy right here. So, hey, my trip is worth everything that I put into it. Now, what's going on, brother?
What's going on with you, man? Talk to me, I'll talk back.
No, it's you, man.
Talk to me, I'll talk back.
Listen, man, in the 90s, man, that was a hell of a time, bro.
Oh, yeah.
And I just want to tell you thank you, personally, for your contribution to the hip-hop culture, to the rap, you know what I'm saying, the game. You gave me everything I needed during the time of my life that I needed to make it through where I was going to. So, Mr. Maker, let's get down through that the way we do. Get out. Hey, get focused. We got to get to it.
Okay, I like to know the background. That's exactly the part that I love. He loves the music. I like to get to know you as a person. You already know?
Yeah.
Okay. So, born and raised here?
Yes, ma'am.
What part?
South Central.
South Central. Okay, with...
that'll be around the in the hundreds, around the Imperial and Western Way.
With your mom and your dad in the same household?
Yes, ma'am.
Blessed.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Did you realize how blessed you were as a kid?
No.
Okay.
Nah, I didn't. I thought everybody had both parents in the household until I got a little older.
And you saw your friends. You had to go over your friend's house and you realized that they didn't have that.
Well, no, it was a little longer. Not in the beginning, because most of my friends in the beginning had them.
Being in South Central, how to survive in South Central? Boy, you boys, man, hey, man, it had to be a little tough, man.
Yeah.
It was tough.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, man. And when you watch,
it was tough, man.
When you watch the movies, I was like, I ain't coming up here. You niggas is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, it's really going down. Yeah, it's really going
down. Where did you get your love for your music from? Who did you get it from?
Family, of course. You know, moms growing up. Saturdays was the cleanup. You know, moms get up in the morning. They got the house playing the music around.
Right.
You know, cleaning up, and moms was on that Teddy Pendergrass, Ozzy Brothers.
Close
Michael
the
Jackson.
door. I got something new waiting. I got so much love to give.
Was a serious TP fan. Hey, Pops didn't like it, but Pops was like, yeah, you Teddy Tender Ass. He used to call him Teddy Tender Ass. Yeah, you were Teddy Tender Ass. And then,
he was jealous.
And then later on, when that happened with Teddy Pendergrass and that thing came out about it, my Pops was like,
I told you.
I told you. What I think Teddy Tender Ass.
That's crazy.
But yeah, growing up, you know, in the house with moms and pops. Pops used to be in front of the. I come up from school, Pops would be in front of the stereo system with the 45s. Just you know, he playing his 45s and just
having a good time.
You know, man, he shaking his head.
Do you put a nickel on it or a penny on it sometime when the nigga was tripping?
Yeah, you know, it's
got
old
to
school.
have it,
Old school.
And
we had 8-track, baby.
8-track.
Matter of fact, I still got it. I opened my cabinet the other day and an 8-track of Teddy Pendergrass sitting right there.
We got it too.
I got them 8-tracks, baby. Don't
Teddy
play
Pendergrass, baby.
Say so how did you run into Ice Cube? No, moving on.
I know, but who was the first rapper you ever heard when you heard rap for the first time?
That's a good question.
I think
first it's gonna be an East Coast dude.
Yeah, no doubt.
Because that's where it started.
Yeah, that's where he was.
If I'm not mistaken, it was Rapper's Delight. If I'm not mistaken.
Rapper's Delight.
Yeah, hip.
Who was?
And did you love it when you first heard it, or did you
I loved it. I'm gonna tell you when I fell in love with it. When I said I need to try that. I came home from school one day and I was doing my homework. I had a little desk in my room, so I'm at the desk doing my. You know, I always turn my little radio on. Doing my homework. And K-Dee, Greg Mack.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, I think the top 5 or whatever, you know, they got the top 5 of jams, whatever. The number 1 came on, and it was boom, boom. Yo, PMD. Yo, what's up, man?
There go that girl they call Roxanne. She all messed up, you know
like,
that.
I stuck to my homework out your man, and from that point on, bro,
it's hip hop.
It had me. Roxanne was the shit.
What did you think when you first heard Eric B. and Rakim?
Oh. I lost my mind, man, when I heard that. Like, serious business.
It was serious. It got serious.
Business.
Rap got serious, didn't it?
Hey, the guy Rakim.
He got serious, didn't it?
Yeah.
That's when you heard the boom bap that you was just talking about. But when he came, you took on a character.
And the lyrics. And
yeah,
and
you took on a like, man, this serious. Like you took music serious.
Yeah.
And it was delivered correctly. That's what I think. That delivery was dope, bro. And I think, don't get me wrong, I heard them other boys, man. You know my boy. I met Eric Sherman, EPMD.
Yeah.
But man, this nigga Rakim was serious, bro.
And what made you decide that you wanted to do this, or who made you decide?
It wasn't me.
Who was it?
It was Ice Cube.
Okay, tell me that story.
I mean, we were sports players. Cube was a real big football player. Well, actually, I was into football too. Cube got me into basketball because me and him started hanging out.
Cube can hoop.
You didn't see Cube win those?
I heard.
He didn't want a couple of
I done seen him, but I'm talking about really just out there. You know, I thought the nigga was he been in the acting and all this stuff his whole time. How did y'all find time for that?
Nah, I mean, like I say, sports was our first love. But one day in the 9th grade, Q came out of his, I know he probably gonna get mad at me, but it was his typing class. He came out of his typing. I had typing class too, you know.
We all did it. We all did it.
No, we didn't.
I did it.
Pick elective. That's easy.
I was in what's that farmers? I was in agriculture classes. I wasn't in.
Hey, but back then we had mechanic class.
FHA.
Right.
We had wood shop class.
Yeah, wood shop. I was in.
We had electric class. We had all them back then.
Yeah.
They didn't take all that out of schools now. They don't have them in schools no more. But he came out of his 9th grade class, or 9th grade typing class, and he had a rap. He's like, K-Dee, check this rap out. And I was like, a rap out? He's like, yeah. And he kicked it. And the shit was his first rap. I'm like, bro, you wrote that? He like, yeah. He's like, man, I was in there bored. And he was like, man, we should start a group. And he stayed down the street from Sir Jinx, which was Dr. Dre's cousin. And Jinx was already DJing. He was like, yeah, we get Jinx to be the DJ. Like,
was
right.
that the group that he was talking about on? He was already with a group
Stereo.
on when he was on Straight Outta Compton. That movie when they were saying he was with a group, it was y'all's group. That
Yeah, because I was
he
wondering.
was already in a group.
Stereo Crew. It was
That was
Stereo
it.
They
Sure
didn't
was.
name the group. They just said that you were in a group.
Yeah.
That's what I was wondering.
Stereo Crew, and then we changed it to CIA.
Yeah, I seen that. So the crazy part about it is when y'all was in this group, you what was his rhyme? Do you remember what rhyme did he spit to y'all typing?
Man, that shit
That's
was
a
so
long time ago.
Yeah, I mean, I know on our first rap, our first one, we had a song called She's a Skag. We got signed to Epic Records.
Yeah.
Off your first one.
We got signed to Epic Records.
That's crazy.
But through Lonzo, I think, if I'm not mistaken, Lonzo got us signed.
Shout out to Lonzo, who just here
He
this
was
morning.
here earlier.
What?
Everybody, how you be with it?
Man.
You missed it.
Yeah, so Lonzo got us signed to Epic Records for that one single. And it came out, but it didn't really do too much. We got a little play on K-Dee a little bit. And it ended up being in the beginning of Michael Jackson's I'm Bad video, the one with Wesley Snipes, that video.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the beginning, very beginning of the song, you can hear in the background, you can hear the song doom, doom, doo doo doom, doom, ding, doom, doom,
Yeah.
Yeah, so we got all, matter of fact, me and Q was at my house when it premiered. And we sitting watching it, and all of a sudden we hear that song, and we both look at each other, we like, what the? But I guess, I'm thinking Epic probably was trying to find some music they could put in the background where they don't have to pay the person. That album was just thrown to the back. So, but we was happy, we was proud. We like, man, that's our song, Michael Jackson video.
That's hard.
Yeah.
Everybody ain't got that bragging right, man.
Nah.
K-Dee, we actually shouted you out on that this morning. I was checking this other cat in here for not knowing who you was and supposed to be from LA and you know your brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm checking him from back here on this side.
That's right.
Like, nah,
that's
nigga,
right.
you don't know. I try to tell you, nigga. I'm up here and I know what's going down.
That's right, for sure, baby, for sure.
So basically, you guys get this group. Who the other guy in the group? Who was he?
Sir Jinx. That was
Sir Jinx.
Dr. Dre's cousin.
Dr. Dre's cousin. Dr. Dre is one of these guys that was ahead of his time too.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
in Dallas. Well,
yeah.
you know, and this guy, Dr. Dre, was dealing with DOC. You know, yeah.
Come on, yeah, that's my
Okay,
dude.
so DOC, he comes to Dallas. I mean, he comes from Dallas to up here when Dr. Dre and them and Dre go down. They all go down there. When you first meet DOC, how was that?
It was cool. I mean,
Y'all was young.
yeah, we was.
How
hella
old
young.
were you?
Man, we were like 16,
Okay.
15, 16. Yeah,
What
we
you
was
say in the
16.
country?
Yeah.
Don't lie. Don't lie.
Doc was cool though, man. He was real cool. I remember one time they was doing a show. This was like my first time really kicking it with him like that. He was doing a show and he was out on stage. And I think on his way back in, somebody grabbed it. Or while he was on stage, somebody snatched his hat. And he was hot. Doc, they were trying to calm him down. I think Jerry Heller, if I'm not mistaken, Jerry Heller was trying to calm him. He was going, man, Doc was going off. And they was like, trying to give him some money for it. He said, I don't need my motherfucking hat. Yeah, he was hot.
He was hot.
Yeah, he was hot.
Nobody took his hat.
Yeah.
Probably a Dallas hat.
Probably. Yeah, he repped where he was from.
So like, did you see? Because I remember when we interviewed AK, and he was saying, what was the song that? It was a song that How to Survive It. No, it wasn't How to Survive. It was what was that song? It was some. Remember, he rapped it. He rapped the song. He rapped it. Picture a nigga that's raw. That song that him and DOC was on together. And it had to be an NWA track.
Yeah, that line you just said sound familiar.
Yeah, and they was on there together, and he said that he had asked Ice Cube, like, because he rapped it for Ice Cube, you know, Do or Die. You heard Do or Die, AK?
What?
Okay, that's who rapped it. That's who I interviewed.
I'm gonna tell you a story about that.
But when
too.
he did that, he said he rapped it when he went, you know, for Ice Cube. It's his song, and he was like, he asked him, man, what made you say that? And he said, because DOC was on there, and he knew he had to bring it because they both write, you know, verse for verse.
Right.
So was it like that? Did you ever see the thing where you looked at the writing skills of DOC and Ice Cube? Because Ice Cube, he said Ice Cube told him that.
Yeah, nah, man, they both was swift with the pen. Doc was hard with the pen, man. He was incredible with the pen. Like, seriously. Like, at first, I didn't even know, like, some of them songs that Eazy did that Doc wrote. I didn't know at first until Cube told me.
He wrote a litany of them, didn't he?
Yeah, We Want Eazy. Yeah.
We Want Eazy. That was a hard one,
Yeah,
man.
I think he wrote that one, or him and Q. Yeah, I think it was Doc who wrote that one.
Wow.
Who has a better pen, though?
Oh, you know he gonna say Ice Cube.
Between Doc and Pen and Cube.
That's a hard one.
That's a hard one. I could go off and say with Cube because, you know, because Cube got more stuff.
Right.
But Doc wrote a lot of stuff that for other people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So.
And their style is different.
Yeah, that's a hard one, man. But you right. I don't know. I was gonna say I would say Cube. Yeah, I don't know. That's a hard one, man. Because Doc is incredible.
They dope.
Like, Doc is incredible. Like, seriously.
Wow. So like when you first, like, you came out with the solo project, right?
Yeah.
In Corners, and what inspired you to do the solo?
Well, when Cube separated from NWA, at that time I was working a job. I was working a night job at City National Bank Computer Center. And Cube separated from Lynch Mob, and he was in Arizona going to school for drafting. But then when he came back, he came and got me and was like, hey, I want you to come work for my label. You know, he's like, forget that job, man. Come work for me, man. I'm like, all right, well, for sure. So I come to go work for Street Knowledge Production, A&R. I have my own office, my own desk. So I'm in there, and then also one of my other tasks was clearing samples. You know, back when clearing samples, I was clearing samples. So I'm clearing samples for Yo-Yo, for the Lynch Mob, for Cam, and I'm just seeing all my peers, like doing their thing, and I'm like, damn, and I just, before all this, me and Cube, Stereo Crew CIA, with the Wrecking Crew, doing shows. And now I'm at the desk and I see all my. So one day Q come into the office. And I pull him to the side. I'm like, Q, let me holler at you. Like, what's up? Come to my office. Like, come in his office. I'm like, what's up, man? What's up with me, man? He was like, oh, you want to do an album? I was like, yeah, man. Like we started off together.
That's
bro.
right.
He like, so say less.
Easy, yeah.
And from that point on, bro, his mind, it was K-Dee. It was
and you could tell. Bro, how that first verse is another day. What you say on that?
Another day, dollar, holla if you hear me. Coming with the bumps in my hoop as I swoop. Whoop, here I am, the Mac is clear, I am K-Dee, so baby, get with the program.
What was you thinking when you wrote that, man?
But what I do? I mean, because back then, I would get up, put my gear on, get fresh.
Get fresh.
And I always had a nice car. I mean, it wasn't no Benz or nothing, like no expensive car, but all my cars I had were nice. Brims, tinted windows, sounds. So I would love to get my roll on. So I'm like, man, I really ain't got nowhere to go. I'm just gonna go hit some corners. Wow. That was my thing. I would just get out, I would just roll. Let my sunroof back, put my sounds on, and I just hit corners, see what I see. I see a girl, I'm gonna try to knock her. I mean, that was the play. So that's pretty much where it came from. So when I got the beat was so smooth and laid back. I was like, man. So I remember,
who made that beat?
This dude named Shaquille. Yeah, his name was Shaquille. It was Pat Charbonnet's nephew's friend. I don't know if Pat Charbonnet was Cube's manager. Yeah. It was her nephew's friend. It was his friend. And because he came up to the office and started working up there, and he was like, yo, I got this dude who do beats. He like, you looking for beats? I'm like, man, send me something. And he said, and thank God he did, because that's like one of my best songs
it's
to this day.
Definitely one of your best songs. So what did Cube say when you heard the beat?
He loved it. When he heard it, yeah. He's like, oh man, it was
something to ride to. It was different, bro. Yeah. You got to think it was different in that time period.
No,
think about it. The music that was coming out then, it was nothing like that.
But that was my whole point. When I first started rapping, but when I first started writing for myself, because in the beginning, Cube wrote me and Sir Jinx's parts.
Okay.
In the beginning, and when we were in Stereo Crew and CIA. But when I started penning my own stuff, I tried to do the gangster stuff at first.
Yeah.
But that ain't me. And I knew that after a while, like the real fans or the real gangster dudes would be able to see through that.
Wow.
So I'm like, I can't do that. And everybody that was in our clique that was around me was gangster, Dub C, Mac 10, Ice Cube, All from the Eye. Everybody was gangster except for Cam.
Yeah.
And Yo-Yo. So I wanted to try to fit in with that because I saw that's what we were selling. I knew that wasn't me. So I had to resort to how I was. And I know I talk fast, but I'm a laid back dude, I'm a laid back dude. I love women.
But the way you rapped it was a laid back feel. Talking fast wasn't you was just chilling.
Yeah. Well, and also too in the beginning, part of it was Ice Cube's idea too, because in the beginning he said, he's like, "Hey, this is what we gonna do. We gonna have you rap over a lot of laid back old school R&B loops."
Wow.
So my first couple of singles that I recorded was Teddy Pendergrass, I think Turn Off the Lights, if I'm not mistaken. We looped that. I think it was Turn Off the Lights. We looped Boosie Collins, I'd rather be with you. I did a song off that one. I think there was another one I can't remember. And they all came out fire, but after a while, we switched it up. We was like, okay, no, we're not gonna do I don't know if it was because of the samples costing or whatever.
Yeah.
But we was like, we gonna play some real funky smooth shit. And that's part of where Payback come in. But also, hold on now, Boosie Collins.
Payback told us when he came to the studio.
And I can't remember exactly how it came about, but I do remember Cube asking me, "K-Dee, who would you like on your album?" Because like if you notice on my album, Cube ain't even rapping on my album with me.
Nuh-uh.
And I think back on it, I'm like, damn, I didn't even get Cube on my album. Like, damn, that was stupid. But I was in my player zone so much that I was like, I thought about Boosie Collins. And he made it happen. Because I was growing up as a kid, I loved Boosie. We want Boosie. L.A.
Yeah.
Man, Man, I love Boosie.
Boosie
So
Collins.
when he asked me, Boosie, I was,
Easy.
Now, Morris Day was Cube's idea.
Wow.
And he pulled some strings and got him. Now, mind you, the studio in the office, Street Knowledge Production, and the studio was downstairs from Street Knowledge Productions. We're in the hood. We over like where the 60s is at, like Crenshaw, Florence.
Yeah.
We over there. Bro, we had Boosie Collins and Morris Day up in there.
Man, that's hard.
In the hood.
That's hard. What year was that? That had been
93.
93.
My album came out in 94, so it was like the end of 93, 94.
Crazy.
No, matter of fact, 94 because it was the beginning of 94.
And it was crazy back then too.
Yeah.
I had you was in a hell of a situation, boy. God, dog. Cause 94, you gotta think about it, man. You got Me Against the World came out a little bit, and it was somewhere around there.
Yeah,
you had
a little bit after I came out.
It was a little bit after yours, but then you got like that Big Mike. Big Mike, Something Serious.
I think what's name came out a little bit. Biggie Smalls first when the Notorious B.I.G.
I'm in the South, so I'm telling you, I'm putting you in this collective, man. I'm telling you, that's what I'm saying. You had it hard, man. P and all of this stuff was serious, bro. That's what people don't understand. But I had to have my K-Dee, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that's hard, really, when you think about it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because it was different. It wasn't really in a competing thing because yours was different than everybody else's. But hard though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like I said, again, thank you, bro.
No, I appreciate it.
So when you finish the project and everything, Ice Cube, like this guy right here, man, dope dude, man. He do so much for everything and everybody that's around him, man. The opportunity he gave to you, did you ever think about getting in the movies with him?
I never was an actor, but I mean. No, that wasn't that I wasn't into acting. Well, you're right. No, I wasn't into acting.
Wasn't into it. Because you'd have asked him if it'd have been some.
Yeah. But if you notice, not too many people that was in our clique got into it. Only one, Dub C.
That was it.
Dub C. Yeah, I think Dub C is like pretty much the only one. And he was in Friday.
So in the movie, it shows where he leaves NWA and he comes and he's over here, he left. He's not connecting with him because him and Jerry Heller wasn't together no more. You remember that part. Like, at that point when he disconnects, do y'all formulate back together again?
Yeah.
You pretty much, he's like, I'm out.
Yeah, I mean, he came to my house. That's back when he had the.
Well, he told you like I'm done.
He had the Suzuki Sidekick. He came to the with the KFCs.
Did it have a bump in it?
Yeah, I think he had some bumps in it.
He had to have some heat in it. He
KFC rims. He came by the house and we stood out front of my house and talked. He told me the whole play. He was like, man, I'm leaving there. I'm finna start my own shit. I'm Lynch Mob. I want you to roll with me. And I'm like, for sure, man. I'm like, you sure you want to do it? He's like, man, I'm positive this is what I want to do.
Man, because he wasn't willing to deal with it the way it was set up with Jerry Heller and all of them. So, man, that's how. What did you think when he came to you about it?
I mean,
because you said you sure, this big, man. NWA huge.
Yeah. But after he told me, ran down to me the way things played out towards the end, I understood. I'm like, probably best you do go, and make your own way,
What did you? Hold on. Go ahead.
Were you there whenever he went back into the studio, into the office, and messed up everything?
Nah, I wasn't.
I knew you were gonna ask that. You something else, man.
It happened though, but I wasn't there.
Man, but just the fact that when you think about him and how he's he's one of the dopest men to do this, man.
No doubt.
And y'all friends, man. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That y'all built a relationship throughout all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And did y'all probably get along good because you the type of dude that ain't no confrontational type dude. You ain't had no issues with him about anything.
No, we never had. I mean, well,
but y'all brothers.
No. I mean, we don't mess. We don't talk. I mean, we don't communicate now. Me and him don't.
At all?
Nah.
Why?
Me and Cube ain't talking. I mean, we ain't.
When the last time
is it just life that has separated y'all, or
what did you do?
Yeah, you would think I did something. You would think, but nah. Me and Cube ain't functioned, bros, in damn near 30 years.
You grew apart, or is something actually?
I guess he would say we grew apart, but Nah, just one day he just stopped fucking with me.
You never talked to him again. Had you seen him anywhere?
Yeah, I saw him at DJ Crazy Tune's funeral.
And did you talk to him? Or did he talk to you?
Yeah, we talked. I mean, like briefly.
What was the energy like? Was it like we just ain't seen each other and we, because brothers have issues, or he might have been going through something. Do y'all?
Yeah, you don't ever know.
That's what I'm saying. People lose people. It's all kind of stuff that happen, bro. So is this thing when you seen him? It was like, hey man, what's going on? Good to see you. Or
no, he showed me love. I mean, he showed me love. I mean, he showed me love. Hey, K-Dee, what's up, man? Hey, take my number down.
Did you take his number down?
Yeah.
Did you ever use it?
I mean, we talked right after. I think after he left the funeral, he called me.
Okay.
K-Dee, what's up, man? How you been, bro? Missed you, man. We should go to lunch. And I'm like, all right.
He busy.
I get that. I know. I mean, I'm sure he is. I mean, the dude got a lot of stuff going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like I said, and at the end of the day, when you have so much stuff going on, a lot of times you get lost in the sauce. To be honest with you, you heard that terminology before?
Hey, bro. I
enjoyed the time. You know what I'm saying?
But the how tight as me and him was, I shouldn't have got lost in the sauce.
Wow.
So
and do you remember when y'all exactly started drifting apart?
Yeah. Yeah.
When was it?
I mean, what you mean? Like what year?
What year? Like when you say 30 years? That's a long time.
Yeah, it was like I think 96, if I'm not mistaken. I said almost 30 years, so like 96.
96.
Yeah, I think because that year we went to Hawaii together. Me, him, his wife, and my wife. We went to Hawaii, and then I think a few months after that.
And
you said nothing happened that you can think of.
You still with the same wife?
Nah.
Look how he's
still with
yeah, Q still with the same.
Q still with his wife, but you broke up with Joe. You sure you wouldn't have no mental issues during this time? Nigga, you got a divorce. This boss talk. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, bro, I was straight.
You was straight?
I was straight.
And
wow.
there's nothing,
and it's just
nothing that happened that drifted y'all apart.
Nah, even, I mean, from what I heard through him, I mean, some people had asked him, like, bro, what's up with K-Dee? And from what he said, he like, oh, me and K-Dee cool. And that was a surprise to me. I'm like, oh, we are?
So you feel like it's no way y'all shouldn't, as close as the conversation y'all had and the things that y'all went through together, no way y'all should have drifted apart like that.
Me and this dude was
like
close,
brothers.
man. That was my dude, man.
And it hurt you.
I used to spend out at my house, spend out at his house. We used to beg my mother to use the car to go. We used to beg his sister, his brother to use their car to. We done been on double dates. We didn't. Yeah, we didn't.
So you know a lot about Cube, like
that was my dude, man. That was my nigga.
And basically, when you felt, when did you notice, like, dang, we don't even talk no more, like we ain't cool. Like when I say cool, I don't know the nigga number no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't remember exactly when I just noticed at some point I stopped getting the courtesy calls. I stopped getting like every now and then he would call me. What's up, K-Dee? How you doing, man? How you and the family doing, man?
But calls go both ways.
And then, hold on, that's not it. Then I stopped getting the calls to go to the video shoots and out of town. People like, hey, K-Dee, why you went at the video shoot? I'm like, I didn't know it was a video shoot. Usually I would get the call from the secretary. She
why you ain't calling?
Well, I never had to before.
No, it don't matter. I call and say, nigga, what? I'm outgoing.
Hey, I got you, bro.
So I'm gonna say, nigga, what? But you laid back.
That's what I was wondering.
Back. So
I just felt like
I'm thrown. So
I feel like I didn't,
shouldn't have to do all that.
And sometimes I feel like it's a man thing too. Not to say cause you different, but at the same time, it's a case where if you're that much of a brotherhood, pride and all of that needs to go to the side and say, let's have a discussion. He might not realize you feeling the way how you're feeling. Why when people ask him, he's like, yeah, we cool. Because he might not realize that you're feeling the way how you're feeling. So just make that call and say, hey, let's have a lunch.
You know how much it's been what you're saying right now, I heard that from other people, and it came in my mind, so I know this.
So you haven't made that move to say, "Hey, let's have lunch. Let's talk about it."
No, I haven't made that move. No, not at all.
Why?
I mean, one day, it's not like I haven't made a move to go to talk to him. One day, me and my ex-wife, we was in the car, and we heard him on Power 106, and my wife looked at me, I looked at her. She was like, "What you want to do?" We gassed the car. We drove to Power 106. I waited outside for him to come out. He came out and we hollered.
But you didn't tell him like how you was feeling and all of that?
I mean, we sat out there and we talked. And he was like, yeah, this is back, when he was I think he was filming Three Kings at the time. Mm-hmm. And he was like, all right, K-Dee, like, man, I'm finna go back to go finish filming. And when I get back, we gonna holler some more. I'm like, all right.
But it never happened.
It never happened.
Wow, and you just don't want to. If you take his word for it.
Yeah,
if he says something, then you expect it to happen. But
no, it's like this because me personally, I don't want to force nobody to be my friend.
Exactly.
If you already feeling a certain way and you don't want to tell me, but you act in a certain way that like you never acted before, I'm gonna feel like you don't want to. So I'm not gonna force it because it ain't gonna be genuine.
Got it.
Yeah, and I think, like I said, man, y'all was close.
No, we was.
Y'all was super close.
And it did hurt. It hurt. I ain't gonna lie. For a while, bro, I wouldn't listen to none of his songs. Movies come on, I wouldn't watch no movies.
Nigga, you wouldn't watch Friday?
Nah, come on, bro. Friday. I was around when Friday was made.
Friday, okay.
Yeah, no, that was
you
back
wouldn't
like,
watch Barbershop? You tripping?
Nope. Are we there yet? All the movies? I wouldn't watch 3K. I wasn't watching none of that, bro. I wasn't watching none of that.
But you with your ex, you still be like, it's on again.
That song would come on the radio, I'd turn it off. I turn,
So mentally that mess with you.
Yeah, that was my dude, man. How could it not?
That's crazy,
How
man.
could it not?
How many stories we hear stories, man? Groups grow apart,
but
they grow apart.
I hate to see that.
But on the
I
flip,
hate it too.
But on the flip,
but the experience is dope. Let me finish that and say that I don't care what y'all went through. I'm selfish.
But
I got what I got out of it.
And you can hold on to the memories.
But that memory that I got, nigga, y'all ain't taking that back.
No, for sure. But on the flip, that's even though things happen the way it happened, that's still my dude, man. I
love Ice Cube, man.
Because to keep it real, bro, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even be right here talking to y'all.
That's hard.
That's hard. When I see people in the streets, like K-Dee, baby.
Hell yeah.
That's because of him.
That's because of y'all, though.
No, I mean, what I'm saying is
he pushed you too a lot of ways.
He brought me along with him. He didn't have to bring me along with him the way he brought me along with him.
Yeah.
You heard him in the song. It's all right if you're rich and your folks ain't straight. So he'd have to bring me along, and for that time he did, and I'm thankful for it. I've been around the world. I've been to Japan twice. I've been to Australia twice. I've been to New Zealand. I've been to Europe, and it's been because of him. So yeah, it hurt that happened, but I got some dope experiences out of it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I didn't, me and this dude been on flights going overseas. One time we was on the plane. He was in first class, and I'm in coach with the rest of the guys.
Yeah.
He came back to coach, and he said by me, he was like, K-Dee. I'm like, what? He's like, get your stuff, man. It's a seat up front in first class. I'm like, for real? Like, yeah, man, come on, do with me. I'm like, all right. So I grab my stuff. I go up first class, and we sitting there, and he like, bruh, K-Dee, can you believe this, man? I'm like, what you mean? He like, just think back, man, where we come from, man. Like, he like, man, the average dude in LA ain't thinking about like being overseas like this. All he thinking about is he ain't thinking past Crenshaw. I'm like, damn. He like, look at us, man. We thousands of feet in the sky, man. We going overseas, man. We making money, doing shows. And he was like, man, anything you need, bro, just ask me. Don't hesitate, no matter what it is. And at that moment, bro, up in the sky, that many feet in first class, I felt the love. I was like, dang, this my dude. And he was like, bro, man, none of them cats can get what you can get, man. Anything you need, bro, just ask me.
He said you was the one.
I'm like, fuck. I'm like, this my dude.
And he took you out of all the guys and put you in first class.
Put me in first class.
That meant something. That stuck.
Yeah, that meant something to me. Come on, bro.
And we going out the country.
And we going out the country, man.
Man.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, man. I mean,
you
like
can
I
never
say,
change that.
The shit hurt, but you know, I got some dope memories, man.
How was it doing The World Is Mine?
Oh, that was the funnest video, man.
Yeah,
that
like how was that? Let's talk about that. Mag 10.
That was a fun video, bro. Everybody was there, you know. Yeah, it was fun, bro. It was really fun. Cube, we can tell he was happy. He had the whole clique there. You know, everybody's name was in the song. We all in there back in the background clowning. You know, wearing the wardrobe's clothes. They had the wardrobe shit, so well, some of them did. You know, I had me on a little fresh little jacket from the wardrobe machine. I mean, the wardrobe spot. So, yeah, man, we had a good time, bro.
When you think about that, now that I think about it, I seen in TMZ that him and Mac 10 they ain't talking.
Yeah.
That ain't happening.
Yeah.
But you and Mac, you don't even see Mac 10 no more either, have you?
I haven't seen him, but me and Mac cool from what I feel. I mean, on social media, you know, he'll like some of my shit or he'll comment, whatever. So yeah, Mac seemed cool, but I haven't seen him in a minute.
You hadn't seen him in a minute.
Me and Dub cool too. I seen Dub. Me and Dub cool.
And that's what's dope, man. Like yeah, people gonna have these different things going. People gonna grow apart,
Yeah,
but
no, hey, man.
at the end of the day, y'all made history,
I heard
bro.
the sayings. You can't take everybody with you. You know, I done heard all these sayings, and so maybe the dude grew apart from me. I mean, I would have rather him came and hey, K-Dee, I can't do this no. Or something gave a brother a heads up, but he did it the way he chose to do it. So it is what it is, man. I mean, it's been years now, so it's not it don't affect me the way it did in the beginning. If it would have been like 2 or 3 years fresh, I'll probably be like, I don't want to talk about it.
I know you can tell you've outgrown it. Like you've dealt with it. You can tell that just through conversation. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
But I know if I would have, still been around, my life would have been a little, it would have been different.
Yeah.
I would have been,
back in that plane. Back in first class, bro. Back in first class, man. Look out, Cube, man. First class where we headed, baby. That was dope, man.
He doing the big 3 right now. I know I would have been on some big 3 jet, all that. But it is what it is, man. Maybe it wasn't, in God's plan for me to,
I thought about earlier. You said something about when I talked about AK Do or Die. You was about to say something.
Yeah, I went on my little promotional tour, and I went to all the cities that my numbers were big in.
Yeah.
And Chicago was one of them cities because that's a player town. So I went to Chicago and I did an in-store at George's.
Okay.
And we in there, they playing music and I'm signing autographs. And who walk in?
Do or Die.
But they wouldn't do or die yet.
Okay.
They was just them two. And they got on the mic, man, and them niggas start busting. I was like, man, God damn, who is these cats? We linked up, and I think we went to a little party later on or something. We ended up linking up, and I remember when I got back to LA, I didn't tell Cube about them just yet. When they finally came out, I told Cube, I said, them my dudes, man. I met them in Chicago, bro. We was in Georgia's, man, doing our. Cube was like, man, why you didn't get them dudes, man? Let me.
You want to sign them niggas? You tripping, man? You
like, damn, K-Dee, why you didn't tell me, man? I'm like, damn.
Tripping. We supposed to be signing Do or Die. They end up signing the rap a lot.
Yeah, I met them dudes, man, and like I said, they wasn't on yet.
They wasn't on yet.
But as far as they raps and they skills, they was man. They were on fire. I was like, man, them cats got it.
What'd you think about that Po Pimpin', man?
Come on, man, that was my jam, and then Twister was in it.
Twister,
man, that's my dude too, man. Shout out to Twister, man. That's my dude.
Twister hung out?
Yeah, man. I had a show. I think that night of the show, and I think Do or Die was there. We backstage, man. We back there blowing big. Twister was back there, man. And my boy that came. He brought some of the Cali chronic.
Yeah.
Nigga, you got some of that Cali chronic? We like, yeah, bro. Like, chill out, man. We gonna roll it up and get, So yeah, it was cool, man. Yeah.
Being out here, man, Snoop is crazy big. Like and Snoop, like, have you ever linked up with Snoop or hung out with Snoop?
Not on the music tip, but he had this couple of years ago. He had this thing, I think it was called Cancer vs. Athletes.
Okay.
And he had a comedy show, and then he had a celebrity flag football game. And
he big on that.
Yeah, so I went to the comedy show, like a comedy show that night, and we was in the back. Me and my boy was in the back, and Snoop walked in.
Did he know he knew you?
I'm like, well, I mean, Like I said, I've been around him before, but never like met him or chopped it up probably with him or nothing. So that that night I'm like, man, I'm finna go holler at Snoop. So I went up to him like, Snoop, what up, man? And, it's K-Dee, and he's like, oh yeah, what's up, K-Dee?
That's what I'm gonna say, nigga. You got to know the history.
Yeah,
nigga, you can't ace K-Dee out the game like that. No, you got to know K-Dee now.
So we stood back at the back of the party. I mean, at the comedy thing, and he always got his shit with him.
Oh yeah, he going in.
So yeah, your boy can say he blew with the dog.
With the dog, man. Mm-hmm. Man, like you guys are different, man. Even back then, what was that? Cypress Hill. They was a part of. They was around.
That's one of the. That was one of the tours we went on. Australia tour.
I remember that. I think Australia. I remember that. Like Cypress Hill was big with Cube back in the day.
Yeah. We went on the tour with them. It was Ice Cube and Cypress Hill tour. I think we went to, was it Japan and Australia or Australia and New Zealand? It was one of them. But yeah, they would take turns. They would take turns ending the show. Who would headline? They would take turns. So
I know you and Ice Cube, y'all had like history together. But who else? What other artists that you were real close with out here during them? That '90s era that was in the music good. I mean, did you deal with Eazy-E at all? Because the breakup kind of caused y'all, but before that, you had to know him and had to been around him and stuff.
I was around him. Yeah.
How was Eazy?
Eazy was cool. He was cool, funny dude. Yeah, he was funny cat, man.
Funny.
Yeah.
When you first met, when you knew him, and then he ends up getting AIDS, what did you think? Because that was a time when AIDS was a thing where people were like, whoa.
Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah.
We didn't know what that was. Like when Corona hit. It's the same, somebody can die. Mm-hmm. So what did you think when you heard the story on him? Like he got AIDS.
Well, that's not how it was.
And it happened quick, bro. I like 3 weeks to me. I'm like, what happened?
No, that's not it. That's not how it was presented to me. My mother worked at Cedars-Sinai Medical Center.
Okay.
So I think we were on the road at the time. I think we was out of the country, maybe. It was just in a different state. And my mother called me, and she was like, she's like, Daryl. I was like, yeah. She was like, Eric is in the hospital. At the time, it went over my head. I'm like, Eric. I'm like, Eric, who's Eric? She was like, Eazy. And I'm like, Eazy? I'm like, what's wrong with Eazy? She was like, say he got bronchitis. I'm like, oh. I'm like, all right. I'm like, well, keep me posted. Let me, She's like, all right. So I think the next day or a couple of days later when she called me and was like, it ain't bronchitis. They say he got AIDS. And I'm the one who told Cube. I told Cube.
What?
Yeah, I told Cube. I was like, my mother just told me. And Cube like he got like stone face. He's like he was just.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Because at that time I don't think they hadn't mended anything. They were still kind of at odds.
So the movie acted like they kind of made amends. That's not the way it was. The movie was just a movie.
Yeah, I mean, from me, it was there was a few things in the movie that was kind of.
Yeah, but
you gotta make it.
You gotta make it to where we can help the culture. We trying to mold though. That's not truth.
And me, I'm sitting at the house. I'm looking.
You're like, that ain't what happened. What do you think because I know when I talked to Danny Boy in Chicago, he didn't like being cut out of these movies and stuff. How did you feel when you didn't see never K-Dee being mentioned or acknowledge the fact that you was even around?
Hey man, coming up in this industry, I always felt like I got the short end of the stick in a lot of situations. Like a lot of times when my name would get listed, my name was always last. I don't know if that was a bad thing or whatever, but to me, I'm like, my name always last. Whenever you see K-Dee name, everybody name, and then you like K-Dee name last. So
you know what? On that damn song I just mentioned, the one when you and Mac 10, your name is last on there.
Yeah, I'm saying
my name
last on everything,
I just
bro.
Seen that.
Yeah, my name last on everything.
Save the best for last.
Hey,
there you go.
That's where you gotta flip it. You gotta flip it, K-Dee.
Yeah, so.
But did that motivate you or discourage you?
It motivated me.
That would have to be a motivator.
Yeah, it motivated.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's where you got to look at it. I'm trying to figure out a way to flip it.
No, it motivated.
I flip everything.
It motivated me. It motivated me. But I mean, you know, it still played out the way it played out, though. I mean, even though it motivated me, I still feel like overall I kind of got the short end of the stick of the whole. You know.
How was it dealing with Yo-Yo?
Well, that's the homegirl.
Like how was it working around her, being around that whole, time?
Yeah, it was cool. She was like the little sister back in the days, But now she's like the big sister because Yo-Yo out there doing it.
She doing her thing.
Doing her thing. She done, and as she should. So
Yeah.
Yo-Yo a ball of energy though, man. She real cool. When you meet her, man, she gonna make you feel like she been knowing you for forever, It's just she's got a beautiful spirit, man. She's a cool person, man.
What about Toya? You could do it, put your back into it, put your boom, 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 boom.
I don't really know her like that.
You never even met her.
I think I met her. Yeah, I met her.
She never was just around like that.
Not in the beginning.
Because you guys, like I said, you had to be there.
But when she did that song, when that song with Cube, I wasn't around then. That's when I was.
That's when it was over.
Yeah, I was over. That's when
That's when y'all cut you.
I think Short Chop was around then. That's when Short Chop came into play.
Do you think it was people that came into play now that you mentioned that caused the separation and you see what I'm saying? Because
nah.
You don't think so?
Yeah, nah.
I think he holding back. He ain't telling her.
You know what it is.
No. I don't know what it is.
Okay, I'm just wondering.
But I kind of got
an idea.
An idea of who or what it was.
It wasn't
not what. I don't know what, but I kind of got an idea of
who it was.
Yeah, I kind of got
some salt was thrown in the game. You think?
Man, I'm not going. Well, yeah.
Some salt.
Yeah, you don't have to name no names or not get into it.
Yeah, I'm not.
It was some salt thrown in the game because the way you answered these questions, it was some salt. It was some salt.
But it's an assumption at the same time too.
How it could happen like that?
Like dude was a good dude, and I just don't see him just.
Man, nigga dope.
I just don't see him just turn.
I ain't know when you see him, he's straight up who he is, like you. To me, when I see Cube is straight up like who he is.
Yeah,
he's an actor. Don't get it twisted. I know, but I would be able to see.
No, the dude.
The
and
music.
He seemed like he like the type of person because from the movie, and again that's the movie. Seemed like the type of person that loves to do his research, comes up with his own conclusion, and he gonna stick with it. Like that type of person. Like he don't care what nobody else come to him and say or do or whatever. He gonna find his own.
That because when he did that with Trump, when he wouldn't talk to Trump, when he was trying to talk to them presidents, he wasn't trying to hear it. He do what he feel to do.
Right.
He's a stand up guy.
Yeah,
but
no, Cube is real, man. He's a real dude. Like I mean, but like I say, I mean, he just the way things played out, man, and I just wish things would have played out
a little bit different. Yeah. You still love the dude, still got love for him.
Still got love for him, yeah. And all that other stuff I said in the beginning, I'm over that. I'll watch his movies now.
You watch him now?
I watch the movie now.
So you enjoy him? I watch him.
I watch a Big Five gang.
There you go. You got to, man. You got to. I gotta ask you about one more thing.
I mean, yeah, the Big Three. That's the Big Five.
I gotta ask you about Once Upon a Time in the doom 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 doom. You was down here, nigga. I damn near had the record hole. Yeah. Man, what you think?
Storyteller, man.
When that album came out, what was you doing? Where was you at in the situation? Because this one he had broke away.
Yeah. Well, he went to New York to go record that album, and I didn't go.
Really?
At the time I was still working. My night job. So
what did you think when you heard the finished project? Because I love that album.
He came in when he came back and he let me hear it. He's like, man, check it out. And man,
he came straight back and let you hear that thing.
Yeah.
What you tell him? You say that's it.
Yeah, that's fire. Come on, man.
You know that's it.
It was hella impressive.
It was cold, man.
It was hella impressive, man. For him, that was the first time he had ever done anything like that. Like, the whole time before that, it was us. It was just CIA just
that was the first time. You right.
And then after that, it was NWA with NWA. But this time he broke by himself and went to New York. And now I'm hearing a whole body of work by him by himself. Stories, ideals, concepts, hooks, and it was. And like I said, Jinx went with him. Jinx put his little flavor in it and his scratches in it. And it was a masterpiece. You knew it was up from then. You knew it was cold. Yeah. The songs he had on there, man, they was. Come on, man.
What did you think when he dissed NWA? That diss song, that diss track.
Yeah, I was like, uh-oh.
When you heard it, what did you?
Yeah, man, come on.
Because they kind of came at him first.
Yeah, man.
But when he came back,
man, come on, man. That shit was fire, man. It was fire.
No Vaseline.
It was, man.
What did you think when you first heard it, K-Dee? Y'all connected at this time. You wasn't in the studio.
I wasn't in the studio when he recorded.
When you heard it, did he show you that one?
Yeah.
Did he say, look here, K-Dee, what you think about this one?
If I'm not mistaken, he came and played it for me, man, and I was blown. I was like, yeah, man, how could I not laugh?
You were laughing like hell.
How could I not laugh, though, man? I mean, he had some funny punchlines in there, man. He had some, man, bruh, he did his thing. But that was cute, though, man. The dude is smart and tactical, man.
It's smelling like MC Ren shit. Yeah, he was going in easy. Yeah, he was. Yeah, I gotta tell you, let a whole bit like Willie D told me that's a Texas thing. I felt that. Yeah. Why was it? What made y'all so linked to Willie D? I didn't think about that.
No, Q, when Ghetto Boys first came out, Q was a big Ghetto Boy fan, man.
Because he did. That was early on he mentioned Willie D. He was listening to that Willie D then.
Yeah, he was a big Ghetto Boy fan. I remember him telling me about the Ghetto Boys.
What'd he say?
He was like, man, it's these dudes, man, in Houston, man. And these dudes, man, in Houston called the Ghetto Boys, man. I'm like, the Ghetto Boys? He's like, man, K-Dee, them niggas is hard. And he played them for me, and I'm like, oh, yeah.
They got it. They got it. Scarface a beast,
and then we went out there. That's when he did the song with Scarface. We flew out there and they shot the video for it. I was with him when we went out there for that.
Which one was it?
Niggas
don't live that song. That niggas wrong. The gangsters don't live that long.
Yeah, that's all. It was that one. Yeah.
Ooh, that all went on, man.
Yeah. And Q's his verse on that one was hard. Yeah.
Say them boys had hell. That's it. You went down to Houston, man. Yeah. Had to go see Lil J.
Yep. Oh man.
Had to go see Lil J.
Face my dude, man. Scarface is my dude. He reached out to me, man.
How long ago was that?
It was back in the 90s.
But he reached out to me
I think 98, 99, somewhere around there.
Oh yeah?
Because back in Devin the Dude. Shout out to my man Devin the Dude.
Devin, man.
That's my partner right there. Devin, that's my dude.
Yeah, I love Devin.
That's when they was doing Devin's album, and from what Face told me, he asked Devin, like, who you want on your album? And Devin said K-Dee.
And nigga solid.
And Scarface reached out, man, and flew me out there, man. And I went out there and chilled, man, with them cats, man. And I had a good ass time, man. That was some.
That's hard.
That was a beautiful experience, man. The way they do it, just the whole operation, man.
How was it working in the studio with Devin, man?
It was. Big Chief was there.
Yeah, Big Chief.
We get there. We get in the studio. I've never worked like this before. I get in the studio, man. And they already got somebody in there doing something. Somebody in the booth recording a song. You got the producer, whatever. As soon as they finish and wrap up, they like, all right, next. Who next? And the next producer come up. They do their thing. They finish. All right. Now it's our turn. I'm like, damn, these motherfuckers ain't playing. They like getting it done. So they playing beats, trying to figure out which which one we gonna pick. We playing them, and all of a sudden, Big Chief come in. Hey man, what's going on? What's happening? Hey, we playing beats for K-Dee, man. And all right, what K-Dee? You hear anyone you like? I'm like, yeah, I like Whoopty Whoop. I like. Yeah, all right, put that one on, man. And hey, Big Chief, you drinking on something, man? You dry? I said, yeah, I like some Hennessy or whatever. He like, hey man, go to the store, man. Get a bottle of Hennessy, man. Get a bottle. You hungry, man? Whatever I needed, whatever I wanted, man. He made it happen, man. Let's go. We got the beat on. We wrote to it. Next thing you know, Scarface came in. What's happening, man? We showing him what we doing. Scarface get on the mic. It was a beautiful experience, bro. We did 2 songs, man, just like that.
What did you think when you asked that same question about what did you think about the he did that tiny
Tiny Desk.
Tiny Desk.
Oh no,
when you seen Scarface do that tiny, what did you think?
No, I was on it, bro. I'm a fan of the Tiny Desk thing, and yeah, when I saw Face get out, come on, man.
You said that's him. All right,
Brad, come on, Brad.
You said that's that nigga right there.
Nah, Brad is cool, man. That's a real cool individual, man. Shout out to Face, man. Shout out to Face. That's my dude.
Give me your top 3 artists of all time, dead or alive, any genre.
Why y'all do that, man? You know it's so many. Come on, man. You know it's so many.
Part of the show. That's a part of the show.
The first 2 is the easiest. The third one is hard.
Hip hop?
Any genre.
Any genre. So you mixing up some stuff. You mixing and mastering.
Mixing everything up.
Okay. Well, I mean, shit. We say off the top. I'm gonna say MJ. I'm gonna say Michael.
I knew it.
Yeah.
That's one of the norms.
Number
Yeah,
two.
No, that's
Number
man.
two.
I can play that any Michael Jackson. Number 2. Give me some give me some Tupac.
Wow.
Okay, that's the regular number
3.
two.
Number 3. Y'all really trying to make me pick, man. There's so many people that I can pick, man. Damn.
Got to eliminate.
Yeah, give me give me Prince.
Wow.
Give me Prince.
Man,
That's the
hard.
three. That's the three.
That's hard.
That's that
MJ
three.
Tupac and Prince.
I'm a hip hop dude, but I
Yeah.
started off with the R&B.
We all
Yeah.
did.
And,
we all
and Mike,
did.
you can't go wrong with
Ain't
Mike,
it?
man. He got so many, and you can just tell like with the kids, man. Like my son was first born, man, and he was on Michael Jackson. He didn't know nothing about that, but he singing it. I took him to go see the This Is It. Or
I always
whatever.
did the same thing.
He came out the theater, man, doing the Michael Jackson, turned around, and he was only like 5 years old.
Yeah.
Damn.
The dude was on it up. So Mike, come on, man.
Man, thank you
And
so
then
much, K-Dee.
Prince,
Yep.
come on.
K-Dee, the babe. How that second verse go? Give me a little bit of that second verse. Come on,
What's
man. On that hidden corners. How that the second verse?
Man, you finna boy.
Yeah, you gotta remember. I'm trying. Well, you ain't
He
know.
might not remember
He
it.
remember.
No, hold on.
What he got? That song was super dope.
Yeah, but I
Can't
can't
remember. That's saying he lying still. He lying. That boy lying. That boy lying. He know that second verse. He lying.
He just don't want to do it.
He lying. That's
man.
the
Hey, I'm dead.
dopest song. That song and
He might have to start from the first verse.
hell no,
come
that
down.
song's too long, man. Man, I love that
He not
song,
gonna
man.
remember it. He
No,
can't just jump.
What's one of your favorite songs from the Ass Gas or Cash album?
that was it.
That one?
Yeah, hell yeah. Why you think I make you sing it? That was the one I wrote to, boy. Listen, I'm gonna be honest
Well,
with you.
since that's your favorite, what's the second verse? You go ahead and rap
So
it.
here I am. I have to rap it from the
See?
front too.
See?
It's hard for me. It's his song. Don't put that on me.
But he
It's
hasn't
his
done it in
song.
a while.
Do you ever perform it?
Yeah, I perform it.
So I told that nigga lying.
But look, hold on. And for one, I haven't performed in a while.
See?
And then the last few times I did perform it, I only performed the first verse.
See?
Oh, damn. You know, that's what y'all do. Y'all get off early. And what they'll do, they'll make you rap it. These
Yeah.
niggas is slick.
Why? I mean, especially if they know it.
Oh, they don't know it.
You gotta understand, for us, that's a good feeling. That's
feel good.
straight to our
Yeah,
ego.
but they do give y'all,
Yeah, man, you
they give them a break
Give them a
too.
break.
Singing y'all stuff. Man, yeah, man, come on, man. We can't break, yeah, man.
So when I come back to LA, you gonna come back on Boss Talk 101, man?
Oh yeah, that's it. We done. Okay.
Yeah. No, we about to be. I'm wrapping it up.
No, for sure.
Oh, he ready to go another
No,
hour.
but I gotta get. So if I can stay all night, nigga, we'll sit there and talk, nigga. Till nigga, I get another drink. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I want to give my shout outs in.
Come on, get your shout outs
You can
in.
do
It's
that
still going. You got to shout to your page out too. What's your Instagram?
Yeah.
Instagram is K-Dee Hidden Corners.
That's hard. See,
K-D-E
So,
underscore hidden HITTIN underscore corners.
Man, who the hell would you be shouting
CORNA.
out?
Well, for one, I mean, I gotta shout out my son, man, because my son doing this thing right now.
Really, music?
Yeah.
Why you ain't bringing?
Well, for one, he stay in Palmdale with his mother, man.
Man, we gotta get him over here. How
But
old is he?
he 23.
Yeah,
Fredo
he-
10K. He got some stuff. He got a couple of videos out. Me and my boy Arsenal, we got a label through Empire Digital Distribution. So we put him out. He got a couple of songs out right now, and then we working on his album right now. Well, he's working on his album because he's doing it all himself.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he just like
dude,
you.
Dude talented, man. Serious business. He really talented. So yeah, Fredo. His name is Fredo 10K. If y'all want to follow him, is Fredo 10K then underscore.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, thank you so much, man. I'm telling you right now, when I come back, I'm going to come back. We're going to tell these stories.
I can
You
say
got
it's-
pay back the way I am.
it's
We
more,
going
'cause I got more.
We going in
we
next
left-
time.
we
I
left
ain't
out
going
a
to let
lot
you
of
make
stuff,
it.
man.
Next time I ain't going to let you make it.
We left out a lot
What
of
I'm saying,
stuff,
I'm
man.
going in. I let you
But
make
a lot of times, like when people come here and they've been doing what they've been doing for such a long time. It is so hard to get a lot of them stories out in one interview. Let me tell you that.
Ain't no way. But that's why I'm coming back. Lord say the same. You know what I'm saying? Check it, man. Hey, man. K-Dee been on Boss Talk 101. It's going down. Make sure you get in the clips. All clips for K-Dee about to come up next.
And if you like this clip that you just watched, just wait till the next one. Oh my God, it is amazing. Y'all got to check it out.
Hey, man, it's been another great segment of Boss Talk 101 where the bosses talk.